What's up, guys? My name is Gabe. Welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. We have some huge breaking news here as our long national nightmare is finally over. Thank you, Chad Bowden. USC has hired a full-time special teams coordinator. Let's go. USC special teams has been a joke since Lincoln Riley has been at USC. Whenever he talks about it, he really minimizes it. He says that how he's done it forever is good enough. Not the case, not even close. And Mike Eckler, he's a guy that has a ton of experience. What he did at Nebraska is a very big deal. But before we do get into it, guys, if you are enjoying the videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really appreciate you guys being here. Now let's get into this. So the tweet here from Matt Zenitz, USC is likely hiring Nebraska special teams coordinator Mike Eckler. Before Nebraska, he was the outside linebacker coach and special teams coordinator at Tennessee, and he did have a previous stint as an assistant at USC in 2013. So this guy is a linebacker coach as well. Is he going to be doing that at USC? Not sure yet. Don't have all the details. But the biggest part of this is that we have a special teams coordinator. For so long, Lincoln Riley thought that his way of doing it was the right way. When you look at the NFL, guys like John Harbaugh, who's a special teams guy, Andy Reid, Sean McVay, all of these brilliant coaches, the most successful coaches in the sport have special teams coordinators. When it comes to offense, no one knows more than Lincoln Riley. That's fair to say. But we don't need to completely go out of our way to be unique and different when it comes to special teams when our special team sucks. Ryan Sayeri had a very good year as a place kicker. Our punter, Eddie Chaplichki, won the Ray Guy Award. When I think of special teams coordinators, I think of coverage and return primarily because you can have a kick-ass punter. The special teams coach isn't really going to affect how far you're able to kick the football. There's a little technique here and there, but by and large, we're talking about kick coverage, kick return, punt coverage, punt return. And that's something that Mike Eckler can do a fantastic job of. So before he got to Nebraska, their special teams was atrocious. It cost them games, straight up. Just like it did with us this year. They couldn't cover kicks. They couldn't do a damn thing in the return game. Very, very poor. Next year is going to be Mike's 10th year as a special teams coordinator. He was at Tennessee for 4 years. While he was there, they led the nation in punt return yards and percentage of punts down inside the opponent's 10-yard line. That's massive. That's going to be a very big deal in the Big Ten. And this is just something that serious programs have. And if there's one thing we know about Lincoln Riley, he is hard-headed. He thinks his way is the best way. And in my opinion, this hire does not happen if Chad Bowden is not here. The same exact way with Benny Wiley and Coach True, who's now the strength and conditioning coach. If it was up to Lincoln, Benny Wiley would still be here 100%. Honestly, even more than the transfer portal, like this move really has me excited, genuinely excited. To not have a special teams coordinator, and I don't care what they call Ryan Doherty, the guy, if he really is the special teams coordinator, quote unquote, he's incompetent. Plain and simple, I think he's still going to be on staff, but just as the special teams coordinator, what we saw these last few years, incompetence. This is as big an upgrade that we've had, maybe even going from Grinch to Lynn, like that kind of upgrade. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm genuinely stoked about this move. So last year at Nebraska, they blocked 3 field goals, 2 punts. They did not allow a block punt or a field goal. They also ranked 13th in yards per kick return, and they were number 12 in terms of kick return defense. He turned that unit around in 1 year. And yeah, I know that this isn't the most flashy or sexiest move in the world. Guys, trust me, this is going to pay massive dividends next year. These guys are going to have a real special teams coach, not a pretend one like Coach Doherty. And it's not just going to be a Band-Aid forgotten part of the system that it was previously under Lincoln Riley. Massive news. This is definitely something to be excited about. And yeah, I really don't have much more to say about this. As always, though, please let me know your thoughts about Coach Eckler down below in the comment section. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. As soon as this video is live, I'm going to be down there reading your guys' comments. But yeah, man, if you guys did happen to enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You guys are all awesome. Appreciate you all. And as always, take care and fight on.